I'm not doing a long sermon right now because I'm at work, and I get off pretty soon. But there's something that came to my heart and my mind that I want to share with a lot of people, for believers and non-believers. Let me tell you something. I know I said it 100 times, and you probably caught on by now, but I'll say it. The reason why we sin, the reason why we get caught in sin, is because we don't have nothing to lean on. We don't have basically a good structure. The best structure is the Word of God. We don't have nothing to say that this feeling is wrong, this thought is wrong. We don't believe in God like we're supposed to. So the devil deceives us. People without the Word of God are easily caught in the devil's web. The feeling of wanting to be rich, the feeling of wanting to be a homosexual, the feeling of being a rapist, the feeling of being a thug, the feeling of being a comedian, the feeling of being a movie star. We get involved in all these desires and fantasies because we don't have a foundation. And I just want you to know, when you do something and you act without any kind of structure with God, the devil's gonna make whatever that is feel right to you if it leads to sin. So if you hear me, you need to judge your feelings and judge your thoughts according to God's standard to see if that thing you're doing is worth it. You really have to, man. I thought I just sat here and I was like, man, there's a couple sins that I really can't explain to God. But then when God, gave me a thought, I sat there and I had to go back into that sin and I had to see what made me do it. And I was like, that's true. Nobody forced me, but I felt this strong feeling and desire, and I did it. And I was like, wow, how did that happen? The devil will make you feel some type of way and act on it. He'll drive your feelings by acting like you want it, pushing you to desire it, to act on that feeling, to the point where you are doing it. What I'm basically saying is, I didn't know. I didn't know. But when God showed it to me, I was like, that's what it is. Because I don't know you, God, and I don't know your word, and to say that this is wrong or this is right. I just did it. Now I regret it. I just did it, and I was like, man, that's right. If I knew all of this, what I knew now from the Bible and the awakening that God gave me, the only thing I can say is, damn, he took advantage of me. God bless y'all. Yeah. So that's what I was. That's what got me. And I feel bad for a lot of us. If you see this video and you're living your life and you don't know God, find God quickly. Know His word so you can know how to judge your feelings, your thoughts, your vision, the ideas that come to you, the thoughts that play in your mind. Before you act on those things, really sit down and say, man, is this a right or wrong thing in God's eyes? And if you don't know it, read the word of God so you can have some kind of structure, some kind of foundation. Because when the devil sees you don't have a foundation, he'll rock your world with feelings and thoughts and desires, with misinterpretations of everything, making you think what you're doing is right. And he'll make it feel right too. I thought about gay people. I said, man, they're gone. The devil makes them feel like that's love. So strong, such a strong feeling. The only thing that can save them now is if God slaps them and wake them up. Your belief can drive you to hell if you let the devil. If you let the devil, he will drive you to hell through your belief. If you want a strong belief, believe in God. That way you can reject all these feelings. Even if a girl looks good to you or a man looks good to you, you're like, man, I'm doing this in lust. I'm not doing it. Or you want somebody's house or car. Man, I'm doing this in covetousness. I'm not doing it. I want to be rich, so I'm into the business of movie star or rapping or comedian, but all of it promotes wickedness. I'm not doing it. You gotta build yourself on a strong foundation on righteousness, and then you'll see the devil working in your life, and you'll know how to rebuke him. But until then, pray hard and recognize the works of the devil in your life. Believe in righteousness and you will see how the devil's working in your life. Believe in righteousness. I'm talking about, don't let him make you believe righteousness. If you don't know how to interpret righteousness, seek and pray to God that he'll bring somebody in your life that understands how to interpret something for you that is the right way. Or just pray and ask God. Or you'll find yourself thinking you're doing the right thing and you're not. Like women preachers. They believe only in their feelings and their thoughts. That's how the devil got me. But God said, if they do not speak according to this word, there is no light in them. That's how you can tell whether the devil's playing like God or not. Because if you think God told you to be a woman preacher, just because the way you feel and what you heard or what you saw, then you don't know how the devil can deceive you. God does not contradict his word. He's not a hypocrite. He'll never tell you to do something where his word will seem like a lie. Read 1 Kings chapter 13. And you'll see how this man of God got deceived by an old prophet who said that an angel told him to tell him to come back and eat and drink and turn back the way he came. He ended up doing that. It don't say he turned back the way he came, but God commanded him not to come back, not to go back the same way he came when he came to Judah from Bethel. To Bethel from Judah. So, if I were you, I'll fight, man. God bless y'all, man. Just hold on. I'll make another video.